Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq Fidaw Rosli. I'm from AP225 4C. And today I would present you about the research that I make. For the title of the research that I make is a tenant satisfaction in housing rented in Shah Alam. Okay, let's move on to the introduction. I will start about the background study. For this background study, Shah Alam has been a sharp increase in population due to a job opportunity, education, institution, and urban development. So for this lead to the high demand for rental housing, as many newcomer cannot afford to buy a property. However, the rental housing come with the issue related to affordability, quality, safety, and environment. So the study aims to examine the factor that influence tenant satisfaction to help improve housing policy and landlord relationship. Okay, let's move on to the problem statement. For the problem statement, there is no denying that the new resident will faces a few challenges or issues while renting the houses. This issue involves several factors that affect their living experience. So the first factor is the affordability. So for the rental price often exceed 30% of the income, this may lead to the dissatisfaction. Next is the housing quality. For the poor maintenance, facility and cleanliness may affect the satisfaction. And lastly is safety and security. For the perception of danger, reduce the contentment and leads to relocation. Okay, for the research question, for this research, they have two. The firstly is what a primary factor that influence tenant satisfaction in renting housing in Shah Alam. And the second research question is what are challenges faced during the renting houses. For the research objective, the first thing is to identify the key factor influencing tenant satisfaction in Shah Alam. And second thing is to investigate the challenges faces with rented houses. So for the literature review, there I will answer about the research objective one. There are three variables that I have. So the first variable is the affordability. So this state that rental cost directly affect the tenant satisfaction. Quote by Gilbert. So the rent above 30% of income leads to this dissatisfaction. So for the second variable is the housing physical condition. The well-maintained unit increase the satisfaction and lease renewal. This is stated by the Van Movel and Jensen. For the cleanliness structure and the design impact the pride and comfort of the renter. So for the third variable is a neighborhood environment. A safe, clean, and friendly neighborhood improve the tenant happiness. Stated by Rabi. So the access to amenity like a school and park and clinic is a very essential for the renter, and they are very happy with the current rental property. Okay, let's talk about the research methodology. So for the research methodology, they have three phases. The first phase is the research design. So for the type of the research is a quantitative research. For this method, is allow for collection of the numeric data that can be analyzed statistically. And the purpose of it is to identify the pattern and relationship between different factors affecting the tenant satisfaction. For next is the data collection. The tools that I use is the Google Form. It's an online survey data. So for the distribution method, I share this through the social media, and the survey remain open for a specific time period to allow enough space and time to respond. So next is data analysis. For the data collection, after the data collection, I use a software is SPSS. Is to describe the statistic data, analyze demographic information and satisfaction level. The explore relationship between the variables such as rent, cost, maintenance, and safety, accessibility, and how affect the tenant satisfaction. Okay, let's talk about the analysis and the finding. So the data that I show you is from the 50% respondent. So this is a part A demographic profile. For the demographic profile, I asked them about the four questions. is starting from gender, age, occupation, and duration of renting. So for the gender start first. For gender, the 10 respondents show that they are male with 66%. Next is the female with 5 respondent. Is a 33%. So let's talk about the age. The age is starting from the 80 to 24 with 7 respondent. 25 to 30 with 3 respondent, 31 to 40 with 4 respondent, and 41 above is only 1 people. So next is occupation. The occupation is 7 respondent uh, are the employee, 4 respondent are self-employed, and 3 respondent is a student, and only 1 respondent is retired. Next, let's talk about the duration of time. Duration of time renting. So, 4 respondents answer that they are renting less than 6 months. So, the others is 9 respondents say that they are renting from 1 year to 3 year, and only 2 respondents show that they are renting more than 3 years. For the analysis and the finding for part B is the challenges facing by the renter. So the first point is a condition of the house. The sub question is the not good physical condition moving in. For the not good physical condition moving in, the respondent as follow. One respondent are strongly agree, three agree, three are natural, five disagree, and four strongly disagree. This based on the total of 15 respondents. So the other sub question is the not satisfied with the condition of house. For the not satisfied condition of house is the respondent are follow are two respondent are strongly agree, two agree, three are neutral, four are disagree, and four are strongly disagree. This is based on the 50 respondent that I already told you. For the next point is the price of the houses. For the sub question is the rental price not fair the condition of the house. The respondent as follow is a one respondent strongly agree, two agree, three are neutral, six are disagree, and three are strongly disagree. This based on the total of 15 respondents. The other sub question is the rental fee do not reflect the quality of the house. So the respondent as follow is one respondent strongly agree, four agree, three are neutral, four are disagree, and three are strongly disagree. And also they also based on the total of 50 respondent that already answered the question. The next point of the question is the facility of the houses. Uh, for the sub question is the not provide basic facility. The respondent as follow. Two respondents are strongly agree. One is agree. Six are neutral. Two are disagree, and four are disagree. This also based off the 50 respondent that already answer. The next sub question is the not satisfied with the overall facility provided in the house. Uh, the respondent the already answer this is the one respondent strongly agree, five agree, one respondent are neutral, and four disagree, and four respondent are strongly disagree. This is also based off the total of 50 respondent already answered the question. The next point is the surrounding environment. For the sub question is the house is not located in the clean or hygiene environment. So the respondent as follow is a one respondent strongly agree, four agree, four respondent are neutral, four respondent others is a disagree, and two only respondent are strongly agree. Next is next is the sub question of this surrounding environment is a public amenity. Public amenities are not conveniently located nearby, such as a shop, clinic, and the other public amenity. So for the respondent as follow is one respondent are strongly agree, three respondent agree, three respondent are neutral, and four respondent are disagree, and four respondent are strongly disagree. This also based on the total of 15 respondents. So, for the conclusion of the research, the study found that tenant satisfaction in Shah Alam is a moderate overall, but most tenants are satisfied with the housing condition, where 33% disagree that the houses were in poor condition. For the rental price, 40% feel the rent was fair, while the only 20 disagree. Facility received a mixed respondent, with 40 of the tenant feeling neutral and 33.3 expressing dissatisfaction. As the environment opinion were balanced, 26.7 said the area was not clean, but 66.7 disagree. This result show that the facility provided in the rental houses are the most common issue tenants are less satisfied with. Improving basic and overall facility should be a priority to increase the tenant satisfaction.